Hello there, I'm Molly and this is Zachary. Today we're telling you about the history of TGA.
Not just the past, however. In this video, we will also be talking to you about the present and the possible future of the school. This town has an amazing history. It was even once the capital of England before London.
And where the King Canute married his wife.
But most importantly, we speak about the school, also known as the Gainsborough Academy.
First, we're going to speak with Miss Wilby off camera to let us know a little bit more about the school merging into two.
We've been told that the opening of the school was actually quite scary.
She said she was worried about getting lost.
Luckily for her, the corridors were colour-coded and that really helped her.
She also told us that although she didn't miss Trent Valley Academy, she definitely enjoyed it, especially the performing arts.
It seemed that the past was a very enjoyable thing, despite it having a different uniform and different coloured walls.
This building that we are in at the moment was opened nearly 20 years ago in 2008, built on a 12-hectare site that cost around £40 million.
At that point, it was the first new school built in Lincolnshire in over 40 years. At first, it was known as Trent Valley Academy, but after Ofsted raised some worrying concerns about the school's performance in 2014, it went under the name the Gainsborough Academy.
They also went under the sponsorship of Lincoln College and was then part of the Lincoln College group.
But not for long. After receiving the inadequate grade from Ofsted, the school was put on special measures in late 2016.
This meant that the school changed sponsor again and joined Wickesley Partnership Trust in 2018.
Since then, there have been massive improvements with the school.
Just last year, the school recorded its best ever exam results as a school, along with many improvements in key areas under the Wickesley Partnership Trust.
Also, many students around school have also been heard to outline the progress our school has made.
That leads us on quite nicely to our second interview.
Thank you for joining me. I'm here to ask you a few questions concerning the future of TGA. So my first question is, how do you think the building of the new housing estate will affect the school?
I think that will mean that we'll get even more students coming in, which means we'll have to open up even more of the top floor, which, as you know, we've had some of it shut for a little while. Generally, they say for every 100 houses, we might get an extra 10 students, and there's about 300 houses going up, so maybe that's going to be at least 30 extra students, but we'll have to wait and see who moves in.
That sounds good. How do you think fourth floor opening is going to benefit the students?
I think it will give us access to more learning spaces, so you're not having to have such big classes maybe, or just be in a very tight area. It'll open up a few more corridors for students to move around, but ultimately it's about making sure every student has got access to the right learning space, so that we're taking away any barriers to learning and making sure we're building those skills and knowledge and understanding.
That's really good. Also, with the arrival of new students, is there anything that will be done about the car park?
I think that's a tricky one to answer, because the only way we can really expand the car park is by using the front field, which would take away space from students, which I don't really want to do. Although one parent has suggested I put a multi-storey car park there, but I'm not quite sure how we'd manage to do that. Maybe what we can do is work on getting staff to car share when they're coming together, as well as students and families making sure they drop off outside of the school gates.
That seems good. Anything else that we will see in the future, do you think?
Oh, I'm hoping lots. So what I'm really hoping we can do is look at some additional provision for people who maybe have challenging behaviour and need a little bit more support, so that we can give them the right sort of curriculum to help them succeed. We already do something similar in the trust elsewhere, so that would allow us to do the same. And I think it will also be really exciting with the STEP Fusion generation happening over at West Burton. They seem really keen to be involved in some careers activities, because they will bring a big employer within the area. So hopefully that will give us access to a few more trips and visits to support students.
That seems really good. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Our next and final part of this video contains the concerns the future of the school?
So far, the school is estimating that around 170 new Year 7s will be joining the school next year.
With this increasing number of students, the school is working on expanding its faculties, including reopening old classrooms on the top floor and continuing to improve technology across the school to support teaching and learning.
Another exciting development is the introduction of more varied extracurricular activities and student enrichment programs. This gives students even more opportunities to develop themselves outside of the classroom and contribute to the wider school community.
And of course, the school is also focusing on sustainability. The plans for the future include green initiatives such as more energy efficient buildings through a new ground source heating system and solar panels.
The school is also looking to expand its links with local businesses and universities, offering students real-world work experiences and help them to better prepare them for future careers. We can't wait to see what's to come for the students and the community. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope that you're excited about the future as we are.
We thank you for giving us your time to watch this video. We do hope you've enjoyed it.
Goodbye, and see you in the next academic year.